Alright, hey guys, and welcome to Wolfenstein 3D on the Sega Genesis. So, I've been wanting to play this, make a video of this for a while now. It's brought to us by that individual at the bottom there, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Gasega 68K. Gotta say, when I first saw footage of this, it kind of didn't know what to think about it, because you see immediately here you get the lines, which it might seem a little bit ugly at first. I gotta say though, this is very impressive. There are a couple ways to view this, I think. One way is that, oh well, what do you expect? It's Sega. It's a Genesis. But the other way is, wow, this was done on the Sega Genesis. And I think I fall into the latter category. So let's dive into this thing. And yeah, I've been playing a bit of this. Really enjoying it. Let's take a look at the options here. This, well, we got... everything is here. We have a sound test, which is quite nice. Back in the NES, SNES, Sega Genesis days, sound tests were pretty common. You don't see them too often nowadays, though, but everything, all the sound is here, all the music is here. Slightly changed, as expected. It's not going to sound just like the PC version, but it's pretty comparable. We have all the sound effects. Again, slightly altered in some ways. So the Genesis, I'm assuming it's so that the Sega could handle it. I have a lot to say about this. A lot of it is good, and most... it seems the more I play this, the more I like it. Looking at the controls, we can use 3-button, 6-button. I'll be, of course, using 6-button. But just so it's out there, I am using an Xbox One controller. And I'm not huge on using controllers to play Wolf 3D. I have become so used to using the keyboard and mouse. But way back when I first played Wolf 3D, I was using a 2-button controller. And all I had was the D-pad. And then I started using just keyboard with the arrows, and then I got used to using keyboard and mouse. Graphics, we can change a few things. Filter type, normal, fixed, type 1, type 2. We'll play around with those later on. I'm only going to give this, less than a half hour of gameplay. Just wanted to take a look at it. And debug. These are not overly important, but they give you some information. FPS, the coordinates, your angle. I'm not really sure. I guess the objects that you're viewing at the moment. And I don't know why you would want to turn off the get psyched, but that is an option. And then save game. The way this is saved, you cannot save during the map, but it's saved at the end. When you finish a map, it gives you the option. Technically, we could save throughout the map using save states, but we're gonna not do that. Alright, so let's get into this thing. Episode 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's, well, you can't access them. From what I understand, it's just shareware. Just the episode 1. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with development here. But it is what it is. And if it continues, great. If not, well, at least we have this. And hey, maybe we can play it and I just don't know how to do it, but I think these are just not there right now. So let's go into episode 1, and we have all 4 glorious difficulties. And, man, yeah, the lines. The lines are the first thing you're going to see if you're, so used to playing DOS or SDL or EC Wolf, all those. The lines are the clear difference. Along with the music. The music sounds a little bit weak, but it really doesn't bother me. I rather like it. Let's open here. Let's take a look out here. I remember I had a very difficult time playing the Xbox 360 version of Wolf 3D, and I need to have a D-pad to turn, to move up and down. I have no problems when it's this way. Using right stick is just it's just a no for me. So, but another thing, you compare it to the SNES, and I think, well, the SNES looked pretty bad, and that is what I was expecting when I first tried this, was that I would get a headache from looking at it. It really doesn't bother me. Like, take a look at that plant in the distance. On the SNES, it just looks like a blob. It doesn't resemble anything. But on here, you can tell that's a plant. Everything is here, nothing is censored, which is really good. A very welcome aspect, because again, with SNES, everything was censored. It was the Statmeister instead of Hitler. It was rats instead of dogs. There wasn't any blood. It was, understandably, Nintendo was, wanted to be family friendly and all that. But this brings me to my next thought about this, and that is, suppose this game were ported to the Sega Genesis way back in 1992. I was a Sega fanboy way back then, and so seeing this, had it been released on Sega, this would have been nice, and it just would have given more fuel to the whole Genesis versus SNES thing, because we got the blood. But then it raises the question now. Would the developers back then, back in '92, when Sega Genesis was still a fairly new piece of technology, would they have been able to bring this to the system? They probably could have, but this was released, I think this was released in 2013, I think. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, given the knowledge that this person has with working with homebrew Genesis games, like the knowledge is just it's more abundant. So I do question the quality, if what it would have been like, if at all. And possibly that's why it was never brought to the Genesis, possibly also licensing reasons. I mean, I have no idea. It's all just speculation at this point. We may never know, but I don't know. I think things would have been a lot more washed out. Possibly sound effects would have been missing. Some objects would have been missing. Possibly even, it wouldn't have surprised me if BJ's facial animations weren't there. A lot of things I think it's fair to say that there would have been stuff missing. Something else you cannot do in this, you know, normally we scrape our face against the wall. You can't do that here and hold down the open button. You gotta be right on the block and hit the open button for it to move. I'm not gonna do the secret map. I really just want to take a little look at this. It's already been almost 11 minutes, so I'll give it. I'll get to the end of map 3, I guess, and then we'll call it a video. Ah, yes, here's the save feature. Of course, we'll save. Yeah, you can see I've been playing a bit of it. Let's just do that. Alright. I'm not going to worry too much about getting 100%, and, well, needless to say, I'm not going to be doing a knife-only run with this map, too. No knife party this time. But, anyhow, what else? What else was that? Oh, let's change the graphics. Let's take a look at another filter here. Okay, so we got Fix 2. And what this is going to do, I don't know the technicalities of it, but you can see it looks maybe a bit cleaner when you're up close. And then when you're farther away, it gets a little blurrier. I think it's what it's trying to do. I mean, I honestly don't know, but I think it's trying to just smooth things out. And, yeah, I think, gotta say, I prefer the first one. We'll also turn on the debug things. But yeah, overall, I gotta say, I am, this is impressive. It really is. I think it is. Certainly, more enjoyable than the SNES version. I mean, you know, I can understand that, the whole, well, there's no other way for me to have played it back then, so I played the SNES thing. You know, I totally get that. I mean, that's how I was with Doom and 32X. That was the only way I could play Doom. As my computer just couldn't run the DOS version. So I was very excited and happy to have 32X version. Didn't mind the bad music. I didn't think it was bad because I had nothing to really compare it. But this, you know, I mean, you know, not having the 6 episodes, that kind of stinks, but let's just assume that this is going to be fully fleshed out with all the episodes. Man, that would be very impressive there. Yeah, I mean, give me this one over the SNES. And whoa! Oof, a little slow down there. That's the thing about playing with a controller, though, that I find no matter what it is that it feels... Whoops. Ugh, I keep pushing Y to open doors. Ah, no. I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Yeah, playing with a controller, no matter what it is, I feel like it's in slow motion. Because I'm used to the keyboard and mouse and just the speed that you can turn with the mouse. Which is why I was very pleased to see the whole extractor for Wolfstone, to bring it to EC Wolf. Very, very nice. It's still lousy mapping, but it's nice to see. Alright, let's just alright, one more map. Yeah. And where's my save? Whoops, there it is. And we'll take a look at another filter here. Type 1. Let's see, how does that do? And let's turn on the debug things here. Let's just turn them all on. Alright. So here you have... Whoa, why is it all shaky? Yeesh. Okay, maybe the debug's messed it up. I haven't experienced that before, but let's turn them off. You can see it just... all it does is give you the things. I don't know. Oh man, it's still shaking. What if I reloaded it? Whoops. Yeah, I didn't think it was... Oof. What if I tried the other... If I tried this one? Oh man, why is it shaking? Of course, this has to happen, right? Oh man, I can't deal with that. I'm gonna reboot it and just soft reset that. Try to reload it. Maybe there's just something strange about it. I don't know. Let's see. I've never seen that before. Okay, good. It's gone. Whoops. What else was I gonna... So yeah, what does that filter do? I'm not really sure. It's just the lines again. Just take a look at... Oh wait, let's... Oh, it's the filter that's doing it. Okay, let's turn that off then. What about this one? Yeesh. Yeah, that's not good. Let's just leave it regular then. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I feel like I could play this for extended periods of time without my eyes hurting. And another thing, what I would like to do, this might be the, I'll probably start doing ports again, like just taking a look at all of the Wolf 3D ports. Because I like doing that. I did that on the old channel. But I feel like they just could have been better, you know? I feel like I've grown with my content, and I'm trying to keep an open mind with things. Try to be more on the positive side of things. So yeah, you can expect to see, you know, the Jaguar version, despite the fact that that gives me motion sickness. I won't be playing very much of that one. And what else? 3DO. I already did this Super Nintendo version. Whoops. Yeah, we'll see what else I can dig up too. I don't know. Probably do the Doom ports too. Man, I remember being a kid, this room right here would scare me because there's just so many guys. I thought there were a lot of guys. It's really not, but... Ah, turn around. there anything over here? I can't remember. Yep. Yeah, all the treasure is here. This is, you know, it's just, yeah. Very well done. Very well done. The guards, they all have their death screams. Looks a little yellow, though. I don't know. Alright. That was Wolf 3D on the Genesis, and yeah, that was good. Thanks for watching, guys. How long has it been? Only 21 minutes. We just wanted to take a little look at it and just give my thoughts on all that stuff. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.